Long ago in the great kingdom of Zambuli, there was a boy named Jabari. He was born under a dark moon, and the village elders believed this was a bad omen. His father, the chief of the village, was pressured by the elders to cast him out. Reluctantly, the chief banished his own son, and Jabari was left to fend for himself in the deep forests beyond the village. Jabari grew up among the wilderness, learning the ways of nature. The animals became his family. The wise tortoise taught him patience. The mighty eagle showed him how to see beyond what was in front of him, and the strong lion taught him courage. Though he had no people, he was never truly alone. One day, as he was wandering through the forest, he heard a cry for help. It was an old woman trapped in a hunter's snare. Jabari freed her, and as she stood, her form changed. She was no ordinary woman, but a powerful spirit in disguise. "You have a kind heart," she said. "For freeing me, I grant you 3 gifts. You will have the strength of the lion, the wisdom of the tortoise, and the vision of the eagle. Use them well." With a bow, Jabari thanked her, and she disappeared into the wind. Years passed, and Jabari grew into a strong, wise man. Meanwhile, Zambuli was in turmoil. The great chief had died, and a wicked sorcerer named Kundo had taken the throne by force. The people suffered under his cruel rule, and famine spread across the land. One night, the spirit of Jabari's father appeared in his dream. "My son, you were cast out unfairly," the spirit said, "but your people need you now. Kundo is a tyrant, and only you can save them." Jabari knew it was time to return. He gathered his strength and made his way to the village. But the people did not recognize him. He was no longer the weak child they had abandoned. Instead of announcing himself, he watched and listened, learning about Kundo's weaknesses. He discovered that Kundo feared only one thing: the great drums of truth, hidden deep within the mountains. It was said that whoever beat the drums would reveal the true ruler of the land. With the speed of the eagle, Jabari raced to the mountains. He climbed to the sacred cave where the drums lay untouched. As his hands struck the ancient skins, the sound roared like thunder across the land. In the village, the ground shook. The people gathered in fear as the spirits of the ancestors appeared. They pointed at Kundo and cried, "False king, a true ruler has returned." Kundo tried to flee, but with the strength of the lion, Jabari stopped him. With the wisdom of the tortoise, he spared Kundo's life, but banished him forever. The people cheered, and the elders knelt before Jabari, ashamed of their past mistakes. They placed the chief's crown upon his head, and thus the outcast became king. From that day on, Jabari ruled with fairness, wisdom, and courage, never forgetting the lessons he had learned in the wild. And so, the kingdom of Zambuli flourished once more. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more African folktales filled with wisdom and life lessons. Until next time, stay wise and choose your path carefully.